Imagine you're sitting at your desk late at night, still working. You've missed another family dinner, and your mind is racing with thoughts of all the tasks you need to finish. Your friends and family have labeled you a workaholic, and they don't understand why you can't just switch off and relax. Meanwhile, you have a friend who's been staying home more, engrossed in books or projects, rarely engaging in social situations. Though these scenarios seem different on the surface, they share a common thread that, when understood, can be profoundly transformative. At the core, these behaviors stem from a deeper emotional landscape that drives our actions. For the workaholic, the relentless drive to work might be rooted in a desire for validation, a fear of failure, or an escape from uncomfortable feelings. For someone who self-isolates, it might be a way to shield themselves from perceived threats of rejection or failure, keeping them safe within the boundaries they've set. Both workaholism and self-isolation can be viewed as responses to underlying emotional states. These behaviors are attempts to control our inner world by manipulating our outer actions. It's like trying to manage symptoms without addressing the root cause. But what if we shifted our focus from these external behaviors to our internal emotional landscape? Consider the idea that our thoughts and emotions are powerful creators of our reality. The stories we tell ourselves and the emotions we repeatedly feel set the stage for our experiences. If you're a workaholic, you might be telling yourself that you're only valuable when you're productive. If you tend to self-isolate, you might be reinforcing the belief that stepping out is dangerous or that you're not good enough. These thought patterns are like scripts that dictate our actions. For the workaholic, the script might read, "If I work hard enough, I'll be worthy of love and respect." For someone who self-isolates, it might say, "If I stay safe and unseen, I won't be hurt." But these scripts are not set in stone. They can be rewritten. The first step is awareness. Begin to notice the stories you're telling yourself. When you catch yourself in a moment of stress or self-isolation, pause and ask, what story am I telling myself right now? This question can be a powerful tool to bring your unconscious patterns into the light of consciousness. Next, consider how these stories are making you feel. Are they creating feelings of anxiety, unworthiness, or fear? Recognize that these feelings are not facts. They are the result of the stories you are telling yourself. And because they are stories, they can be changed. Imagine the workaholic telling themselves a new story. "I am worthy and valuable, no matter how much I achieve." Or someone who tends to self-isolate saying, "I am safe and loved, even when I am seen." These new stories can start to create new feelings of peace, worthiness, and safety. But simply telling a new story once isn't enough. It requires repetition and emotional connection. The more you tell yourself these new stories and feel the emotions associated with them, the more they will become your new reality. Over time, these new thought patterns will start to influence your actions. The workaholic might begin to set healthier boundaries around work, finding joy in relaxation and connection. Someone who tends to self-isolate might start to step out more, discovering that they are indeed safe and valued in the world. This transformation doesn't happen overnight, and it's not about forcing yourself to change. It's about gently guiding yourself towards a new way of being, one small step at a time. By consistently choosing new empowering stories, you begin to reshape your inner landscape, which in turn reshapes your outer reality. If you find yourself struggling with these patterns, consider exploring a contemplative training program like the Inner Foundation series. Courses like the Art of Mindful Visioning and the Art of Conscious Action can guide you through the process of recognizing and shifting these deep-seated patterns. They offer tools to align your inner landscape with the outcomes you desire, creating a foundation for lasting transformation. By engaging with IFS, you start to understand that true change begins from within. It's about aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions with your highest vision of yourself. And as you do, you'll find that you're no longer driven by the need to work incessantly or to self-isolate. Instead, you'll be guided by a sense of peace, worthiness, and joy that naturally leads to a more fulfilling and balanced life.